And let's notice how our feet touching the ground and how we are, through our feet, we keep our connection with the ground. And we want to feel strong in our connection to the ground. And you can also imagine that you're like a tree, and through your feet you are connecting strong to the ground. And for now, you want to breathe as you regularly breathe in, and do not change anything, and do not try to force your breathing, like following any kind of patterns. Just breathe as you naturally breathing. And from your feet, just start scanning your body up toward your ankles, toward your knees, toward the upper part of your legs, your hips, and just notice any sensation, any tension, or any pleasant feeling you may experience by moving your attention up through your body. And we are moving up toward the abdominal area. There are a lot going on in our body in an abdominal area. It's where our emotions sometimes reside, and you can feel tightness, you can feel softness, and it's where we are experiencing our breaths. So this area is very important, and we want to notice any sensation that we are feeling, that we are experiencing. And keep moving your awareness up to your chest. The chest area sometimes may feel very tight, because even when we are not breathing through our full breathing techniques, we are normally breathing in short by moving just our chest, and our chest becomes very tight. So now we are just noticing if we feel tightness or if we feel more relaxation. So right now we just want to kind of be aware and increase our awareness of what is going on in our body. We are not judging, we are not striving to change anything, just noticing and allowing our sensation and feelings be what they are, how we came to this practice, how we came today here. And you are moving your awareness of your sensation up through your neck and up toward your head. And you can notice that your head sensation, that if it feels heavy, if it feels light, what sensation you're feeling in your neck, if it feels also tense or any other sensation that you may be feeling. And with the next breath in, try to notice your breathing, how you're breathing, and you just follow your natural breaths. You're breathing in and out. In and out. And if you are breathing with your chest and your breaths are short, try to elongate them and allow your belly to expand. And make those full breaths in, expanding your belly, and out. You are breathing in, expanding your belly, and out. You are making this long breath through your nose and exhaling through your mouth. Breathing in through your nose and exhaling through your mouth. You may notice any changing in sensation in your belly area. We scanned it before, and now with each breath, you can feel if it's changing or stays the same. And now let's inhale for 4 counts and exhale for another 4 counts. And let's do 5 breaths like this. So we are inhaling on 1, 2, 3, 4, and exhaling to 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale for 1, 2, 3, 4, and exhale 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale 1, 2, 3, 4, and exhale 4, 3, 2, 1. Another inhale 1, 2, 3, 4, and breathe out 4, 3, 2, 1. And the last one 1, 2, 3, 4, and breathe out 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's do another breathing exercise where we are inhaling for 4 counts and we are making our exhalation or breathing out a bit longer for 8 counts. So let's take inhale for 1, 2, 3, 4 and make our exhalation longer 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Another one, inhale on 1, 2, 3, 4, and 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Full breathe in, 1, 2, 3, 4, and exhale 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. In most breathing exercises, you want to make your breathing out longer breath than breathing in. So now, after body scan and breathing exercises, you may feel more grounded, you may feel more inside your body rather than outside, more connected, more balanced, and maybe you start feeling different than when you came to this practice. You were more in your head, the more thoughts you had, and you were disconnected from your body, but now you might feel stronger connection, and if you close your eyes, you now, rather than being just in your head, you can feel the whole body, because we are not just our head, as we may always feel like this, because we're too much mentally overwhelmed. But it's good to be reconnected, and it's good to feel the whole body, from our feet, from our bottom to up to our head. Now let's move to doing some dynamic stretching, and we're going to be doing 7 exercises. And first exercise is stretching our chest. So we are, you can sit or you can be on your feet and stand up. And here you are opening your chest, your legs is on a shoulder width, and you are opening your chest and closing it. Opening and close. Open and close. Open and I'll show you from the side. And close. Open and close. Let's do 10 times like this. And let's start. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's do 2 more. 11, as it feels good. So we did our chest stretching, and now we want to move our feet a bit wider, and we are putting one hand on one leg, and we are raising up our right arm, and then we are changing our arms and raising up our left arm, and we are changing our arms, raising them up, and here we are stretching this part of our body, and we try to reach something on one side and another side. Imagine that you are trying to reach something on one side and another side, and let's do 12, and one count is one side and another side is one count. So let's do 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. You now feel nice and stretched in your side of your body. And with the same leg position, we are now moving our torso to one side and to another side. One side and another side. Rather than moving up and trying to reach something up, we are now trying to reach something on one side and another side. And here we're just moving our torso, like abdominal area, not our hip, pulling our hips. And let's do 1 count on one side and another side. Let's do 12 like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And with this movement, we are moving our torso and we are giving our body, we are sending all the blood flow to our spine area, and like because we tend to sit and not moving a lot through the day, so we need to send out the blood flow to this area. And now we want to do a full body movement to the side, and you also can do it with your legs. So you do like full movement to one side and full range of movement to another side. And we want to do 1 count of one side and another side, and we do 12 like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. may feel not only blood flow inside your body, but also warm up feelings. Like you can start sweating a bit, and it's good because we are moving our lymphatic system, and it's like great for our body because heart is pumping our blood, and it's doing it through the day without you doing any movements. But our lymphatic system has to be moved by us, so it doesn't have this like pumping system. So by moving through the day and by doing those dynamic stretches, we can move our lymphatic system and help our body to like clean itself and to keep itself in a good condition. So the next, we are now moving to our legs, and the next exercise, the next stretching is for our legs. So we just bend our legs like in this stretch. So it's like you are stretching your quadricep muscles, but we are going to be doing it like switching the legs and doing it in a more like dynamically, rather than holding the stretch for 5 or 10 seconds. We are going to be switching our legs. So one count is like 1, and it's the full count, 2 legs. So we are doing 12 like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So now we are feeling that blood is flowing toward our legs. And another exercise is we are putting our legs more wider, and you know the lunge exercise. So you are like moving all your weight on one side and then on another side. You are like pressing your knees and moving all the way to one side and another side. And we also want to do 12, counting like one side and another side is 1. So let's do this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And now we were bending our knees in this way, and now we want to bend our knees, like moving it up and one and another. And you want to keep your arms in this position on like in your ribs area. And if you can, you may, if your stretching ability not allow you to move your legs up to this height, you may put your arms lower, or if you can move your legs even higher, you can put your arms higher. So now we are doing 1, and it's the 1 count, and another one. So let's do 12 like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. So, as you may feel, we kind of dynamically stretched most of the big parts of our body. So we started from chest, then we stretched side of our body, then we moved our torso, we stretched our quads muscles, then we stretch our hamstrings, which is here, and now with the previous exercise we stretch our hips, glutes muscles. So the next and the last dynamic exercise is you want to keep your legs in a shoulder width, and with the breathing in, to raise your arms up, and with exhaling, you move it down. With breathing full breath in, you move it up, and then you move it down, exhaling. And try to make your breaths and arm movements kind of following the same, moving them together. So with you breathing in, you move your arms up, and breathing, exhaling, move your arms down. Here you can close your eyes just to help yourself concentrate and maybe to feel your body more. So breathe in and breathe out. 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 Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Breathe in and breathe out. 2 more. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in and breathe out. And let's do 1 full breath in. Hold it for 3 seconds. 1, 2, 3, and breathe out. And another one, breathe. Let's do breathe in and breathe out. Let's do another breathe out. And now you want to breathe in, and with breathing out, you're bending your body and touching the ground. And now do breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in, moving up, and breathe out. Breathe in and breathe out. And let's do 2 more. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in and breathe out. And now let's get back to the basic position. So let's do a couple more movements with our neck and head, and we want to move it side to side, one side and another side, and do it gently. Do not move too quickly. just allow your neck to stretch a little bit. And let's do 2 more. One side and another side. Now let's move our head from chin to chest and eye to the sky. Chin to chest and eye to the sky. Chin to chest and eye to the sky. 5 more. Chin to chest and eye to the sky. And 1 more. Okay, now we are stretched all parts of our body, and let's close our eyes and put all our awareness to our feet and quickly scan our body and see if we feel any difference and if we are noticing any new sensation that now arising in our body. You can, after this dynamic stretch, you can feel more like maybe tingling in your body because we moved the blood flow, we moved our lymph. So in some parts of your body, you can feel a bit more tightness, but it's after any movement. This is not like tiredness that you're experiencing, that you like were emotionally stressed. We were just moving our body. So after these feelings, the energizing feelings will come. So that's why during the movement you may feel tired, but then you will feel more energetic. You will feel more energy because we know that we produce more energy through movements and by moving our body. So anytime you feel tired, it just takes you a couple of exercises and you start feeling more energetic, and your feeling of being tired can go away. So this was our movement practice for today. Hope you enjoyed it and hope you felt different sensation, and hope you felt more grounded and more balanced after those movements. And now by feeling your body, you can move back to your head and feel with refreshing mind, feel more clearly. And let's talk about our theme of today, our another principle, which is acceptance. And you may hear that as now the movement of mindfulness and the movement of being aware, increasing your awareness and increasing your mindfulness is rising. So more and more researchers and people and coaches and practitioners start talking about acceptance, and that acceptance is very important in experiencing our life. A lot of habit changes start from acceptance, and without accepting your reality, without accepting where you are right now, it's hard to move somewhere. It's very hard to change anything. And in a habit formation and a habit changing theory and practice, acceptance is a vital part. Because with acceptance, you see clearly your reality. And what the principle of acceptance here in the mindfulness practice teach us is that with acceptance, you see the things that they are actually are in your present moment. And acceptance is set the stage for acting appropriately in your life, no matter what is happening in your life. Because with acceptance, you see the reality, how it is, and like you see your true reality, and that's where you may act appropriately to this reality. And acceptance in mindful practice is one of the most important principles, and it's more like a psychological skill that can not only help you in your mindfulness practice, but it can be very it can be very beneficial psychologically in your life experience. When we are talking about acceptance, it means that we reject the meaningless fight against our reality. Without acceptance, we may see something and we may experience something we don't like in our reality and our life, and the first thought that we can experience is we want to fight it, we want to change it. And without acceptance, we just start fighting, and where we increase this tension, and it doesn't move us. Most of the time, it doesn't move us to changes. So you want to start from acceptance, and you want to reject this meaningless fight against your reality. What it means is that you accept the right for your reality to be unpleasant or painful, because we happily accept our reality when it's joyful and pleasant and we like it, and we right away accept it and we feel good. But when we experience our reality as something unpleasant and even painful, we want to reject it. But acceptance teaches us that we want to accept this duality of life, being joyful and being painful and being unpleasant. And we want to accept reality as balanced, because without being it painful and unpleasant, there is no joy and pleasant feeling, and it all comes in balance. And you may practice acceptance in your life. We already know how to practice it with the happy moments, with the joy, like I said, and with the pleasant feelings. But how the real practice comes to the point where we want to accept unpleasant and painful reality. So how you may practice it, how you may apply this concept of and principle of acceptance. So you may give your painful experience its own space. So when you feel something painful, just give this acceptance and experience and give it in its own place in your reality. Also, we always think that we want to be successful, we want to achieve our goals, but at the same time, by practicing acceptance, you want to accept the possibility of failure for yourself. So we know that some failures are happening, and by accepting it for yourself, you are not fighting against it, and you are allowing it to be in your life. And then on the next stage, you accept it and you just let it go. So there is not, with acceptance, all the tension against unpleasant feelings go away. And this is what we want to kind of achieve with this principle. With acceptance, you also want to deny all the attempts to control your emotions. And like we were talking in our previous sessions, that emotions, they are like trains on a train station, or like clouds on a sky. So you just let them be, let them move through you, being it good emotions or bad emotions. And you just stay on the platform, and all the trains with the good and bad, like pleasant and unpleasant emotions, they're just moving, and you're just noticing them moving. And another way you can practice acceptance is by, you want to stay non-compliant to emotional impulses. So we know that emotions, they are forming in our experience in our body, but there always comes impulses before, and you want to stay non-compliant to those impulses. And with acceptance, you just accept, and maybe you are not forming those emotions. So that's how you are notice those emotional impulses. And another very important way how to practice acceptance is to accept your responsibility and your responsibility area. Even with your feelings and emotions, you accept your responsibility for them. So you are responsible for your own experience. And just sometimes it's hard to accept it, but acceptance helps to go through it. So I hope this principle makes a lot of sense for you. And now with this information, you can think, and you can see where in your life, where in your experience you can apply it. And acceptance is very powerful factor of your personal transformation. And there is it is a base. It's even a base principle of a single psychology practice called the therapy of acceptance and responsibility. And the main idea of this method is no matter what the person experiences, this person has full ability to accept this experience and act through this experience in compliance with this person's values, despite the nature of this experience. So no matter what you are going through, you remember that you have all the ability to act according to your inner values, no matter of what the experience is. And here you're applying the concept of responsibility. You know about your ability to go through it, and you're responsible for your actions by when you are moving through this experience. And I want to give you the very famous quote by Friedrich Nietzsche, and it says, he who has a why to live can bear almost anyhow. So let's think about this. He who has a why to live can bear almost anyhow. So this is very connected to the principle of acceptance in mindful practice. And I want to think us about this, and I want you to, when you go through your week, this week, you remember and you notice how you're accepting the duality of your experience. It's being pleasant or unpleasant. And life is coming to us with all emotions, again, being pleasant or unpleasant. And we, as a human being, has the ability and responsibility to accept them, and we are responsible for what we are making out of them. But it all starts from accepting pleasant and unpleasant side of our experience. So there are a lot of information to think about, and I hope you can relate it to your life, to your experience. And I hope that this was thought-provoking in some sense and helpful, and you can apply it to your daily life and your week. And remember, if you feel tight, if you feel stressed, remember you always have this natural skill to breathe, to go inside your body, to ground yourself, to move all your tension and to move all your mental heaviness from your head and distribute the energy through your body and balance your energy, because we are not just our head, we are our full body. And practice everything we practicing here. Help yourself and stay positive and stay connected with us, with your body, and with your community, with your partners, with your family, and with yourself first, of course. So hope it was helpful practice today. And thank you for being here with us in Zoom. Hope you enjoyed it through Facebook Live.